Hey Gemini, welcome back guys. Going to be doing your general read for the middle of July. I did get some intuitive message for you, so I'm going to put it out there now for you. You've got somebody here that's been in the Navy, or they are in the Navy, they could be going in the Navy. This energy here, I feel like it's looking at time invested. Could be with family, friends, or whatever here, but someone here is looking at time invested. And I feel like somebody here is... they have a wish fulfillment. I feel like there's been some sort of missing time lapse here, and I feel like it's because somebody here has been away from someone or people for so long. I feel like somebody here is ready to work on a connection. I feel like someone here is tired. They could come from a large family, I'm getting, and I feel like someone here is trying to mend the fence because a lot of time has passed and we're not getting any younger, right? So someone here I feel like is coming in, they're going to make an offer to family here. Somebody here that's single, independently owned and operated here. But I feel like someone here could be really, really missing their family. They could be reminiscent about, times that, they spent with family. You know what I mean? And I feel like someone here is trying to basically turn over a new leaf and say, can we change things? Can we do things differently? I really miss my family. I miss talking to them, and I feel like someone here is basically come to a time in their life here where they're going through a lot of changes and stuff, and they're having to do it alone. And I feel like somebody here is ready to. They want their family included on decisions and stuff like this. I feel like somebody here wants to patch things over. They want to work on things. So we're going to get this deck shuffled up. I'm going to look at love there, Gemini, and we're going to try to look at career, and then I'm going to pull a small spread on you. So and see what's cracking. So. Overall energy, King of Wands. It could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. Could be challenges here between two fire signs. One older and one younger. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying here in divine timing, Gemini, that you have a wish fulfillment here. And you want some sort of victory here. I feel like you're trying to rest and recover, or you could be already over something here as well. If you could be already healed from something, is what I'm gathering here. I feel like you're ready to move on from this, but there could be there's still, I feel like, a lot of remnants of pain here, things that were possibly done in the past. It created a lot of cycles to end here. So you could have two emperors here, fire signs, one older and one younger. They don't have to be fire signs. It could just be taking on these energies. But there could be challenges here between these two energies. They may not even speak. With an emperor and a king of wands coming in. Somebody here don't see eye to eye. Now, what they're giving me as well here is if this is a sibling, it might be the sibling's counterpart. Somebody might not get along with a counterpart, is what I'm getting. All right, what is coming in? What's coming in for love? Love interest for the middle of July. Family, friends, foe, whatever it is. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles coming in here. Yeah, I feel like you want to work on offering that couple love here. Got the Eight of Pentacles coming in. Somebody here is wanting to work on a new beginning, work on offering that couple love, working on starting over again. Somebody here wants to work on something. We have the King of Swords coming in. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like someone here that's been looking at, time invested, all the money, all the time, You know, all the memories, everything that was, you know, that somebody here took time to invest here. I feel like it's just wanting to, you know, be more happier. They just want to spend the rest of their days just being happy instead of fighting and miserable. So we have the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Cups coming in. Someone here wants to work on their happiness. They want to work on being more happy. They want to work on spreading the love, that, you know, having that love, you know, where I feel like there was a lot of indecision here about someone here's wish fulfillment as to whether they could ever have, you know, a new beginning here, even if they came in and then apologized for everything that's ever been said and done. You know, I feel like this is what someone feels like. Is this ever going to change? You know, if I put in all the effort, if I'm the one that comes forward and says it's time for change, it's time for us to, you know, be a family again. It's time for us to work together as a team. You know what I mean? I feel like someone here is still kind of iffy here, as if this can happen. You know, even if someone comes in and makes the first move to apologize. So, what else? You got strength coming in. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is feeling like if someone here is trying to come in and reconcile, that's been, you know, quiet for months, years, days, weeks, whatever. Someone here is trying to come in and reconcile. Someone here could feel like this energy is being sneaky with them because they haven't heard from them in quite a long time, right? Yeah. I feel like somebody here is, you know, tried to come in towards certain family members. And not all at once, just certain family members here tried to come into union here, and it created fighting. I feel like emotions were running high here when communication came in. So somebody here that's wanting to reconcile, that's been in basically in hermit mode here for a while. Nobody has heard from this energy here. This energy could be trying to come back in now and work on things here. And someone here could feel like someone's being sneaky with them. This could be you. You know, I feel like you're dealing with someone here that's, they could be a mother, they could be your mother, but I feel like somebody here is a sibling to you. And I feel like you guys maybe don't always see eye to eye with the Queen of Swords and the Empress coming in. So someone here is trying to have strength with this situation. Yeah, you've had quite a few missed opportunities here. It could be with 3 people because of conflict. And I feel like someone here just wanted to have positive movement forward here. Possibly with this Taurus in it, and it created a tower. And a bunch of confusion is what it did. So what else? What else for love? So, by the looks of it there, it looks like it's going to take some more work here. Yeah. I feel like this is what Spirit is saying here. Someone here needs to come in and speak the clarity. They need to have clarity about, you know, time invested, progress, making new memories, turning over new leaps. Someone here is going to have to take that leap of faith. You know, not really knowing, you know, how it's going to turn out here. So this is what they're saying. In order to have clarity and progress, someone's going to have to take a chance, right? Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with several. I feel like somebody here's got a big family, you know. So anything else here? So what is going to be the challenge here for Gemini when it comes to love with this situation? What's going to be the challenge for Gemini with this situation? Challenge for Gemini. feel like the challenge is going to be with this situation here is this, someone here is going to need to get out of their emotions here. This is going to be the challenge. We have the Queen of Cups come in. So whether this is you or somebody else you're dealing with, but somebody here is in their emotions. Emotions, I feel like, are running high. And with each energy that you're dealing with, you're going to get a different response. You know what I mean? So the challenge here is to, in order to get any progress, is, people need to chill out, basically, here. Because there's going to be conflict here. There's going to be conflict. And I feel like somebody here just wanting positive movement forward. You could be dealing with a young fire sign here that's just wanting positive movement forward. See how I said? You got one energy here that's feeling conflicted. You want the other energy that's coming in wants positive movement forward. And you could be dealing with another older sibling here that's trying to manifest. You know what I mean? So you're dealing with different aspects here of trying to make some sort of progress here. And some you may, and some you may not. Some you may, they may want to turn over a new leaf. Other ones may want to let dead dogs lie, right? Yeah. I feel like this energy here that's could be feeling conflicted. You could be dealing with a fire sign. This could be an older fire sign. You got a younger fire sign that's wanting to turn over a new leaf. And I feel like, everybody's communicating here. I feel like, these two could be communicating with each other, saying, you have to have forgiveness for yourself in order to have forgiveness for others to be able to turn over a new leaf, right? So I feel like you got one energy that's all for it, one energy that's not, and you got another energy that's trying to manifest some sort of commitment with you, Yeah, and it's going to take tempering the emotions to be able to work through this, So that's what I got in the love situation. So we're going to get a different deck together here, and we're going to see what's cracking for career and finances. Overall energy for career and finances. King of Cups coming in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what is coming in for career and finances for Gemini for the middle of July? It looks like you're trying to get 3 people to collaborate, to work together as a team here, Gemini. You got a High Priestess coming in. I feel like you got one in. This could be, of course, it could be on a job here, but I feel like you could be dealing with somebody here that's quite shy, and I feel like you get the best. I feel like you get the best out of this energy when you can get them to open up. I feel like this energy is very quiet. This is High Priestess coming in, but I feel like when somebody here can get somebody to loosen up a little, they kind of joke around. They loosen up. They're able to joke around and feel at ease here. And I feel like somebody here could be trying to get somebody to loosen up a little, in order to be able to work together as a team to have balance. Somebody here is trying to get someone to loosen up a little, because you get Justice coming in here as well. So, you got somebody here that's needing to make decisions when it comes to 3 people here. You know what I mean? And I feel like these decisions, all 3 of these people need to be on board. But if you've got somebody here that's quiet and they don't say, anything just because they're shy or whatever, I feel like somebody here is trying to come up with a plan here, trying to have balance between 3 people so that they can actually collaborate and work together as a team. You know what I mean? So things will go smoothly here when it comes to career and finances. And I feel like it may be just trying to get some of these energies to kind of loosen up a little bit. Because you do have the Knight of Wands coming in on the bottom, clarifying this High Priestess. So this High Priestess could have fire in their chart. But I feel like when somebody here feels comfortable, they feel at ease, they're more able to communicate better. And when this energy can communicate better, possibly with this Libra here, or someone here that's trying to get some sort of balance, this energy is able to make important decisions that need to be made in order to apply something, so energies here are working together as a team with that Page of Pentacles. I feel like, Spirit saying it takes a team to work, to make a village work. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is part of it, and I feel like you're wanting a victory with these energies, because your energy is coming in with the Six of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. You're wanting a victory. You're wanting these energies to collaborate and work together as a team. So it just makes things go easy. It makes the day go smooth, right? Yeah, you could have one energy here that's just very quiet, very rare, very reserved, only speaks when they're spoken to. And you've got another energy, I feel like, that possibly could put more effort into a situation than they are. You know what I mean? When it comes to three people here. Yeah, when it comes to making money here, I feel like you've got two energies that just, they may not be, what they're giving me, they may not be partnered up right, you know what I mean? If you have other employees there or whatever, these two may not click, or they may just not work together well. But I feel like somebody here is hoping that, once they can get somebody here to loosen up, because they could have the qualifications or the smarts to be able to do this, and then you would have more give and take here, possibly with these energies. Yeah, because you do have the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So I feel like when somebody here can loosen up, I feel like it's going to be equal give and take here with the Six of Pentacles, with these two. But in order for things to work, to collaborate and work together as a team, these two energies have got to they're giving me Loosen Up Baby, that song, Loosen Up Baby, in order to work together as a team. So anything else with this for career and finances? I mean, and you could have Libra in your chart as well, Gemini. Career and finances. Page Cups. Yeah, I feel like I don't know why they keep saying this to me, but with the Page of Cups coming out, they're giving me a little goes a long ways. So I feel like whoever, is an authority figure here, I feel like we got somebody here that's a manager or a boss or somebody here. They're telling me a little goes a long ways. So it may be just somebody here that just needs to not be so much nose to the grind here. You know what I mean? Is what I'm getting here. So I don't know what this is, but we do have a King of Pentacles here coming in at the bottom. Could be dealing with a Taurus or somebody older or financially stable here, but I feel like somebody here is, I don't know if you got like call outs here on the job, and it's causing somebody here to have to double up on things, where somebody here may have to do more work than, they can handle really, or more work than is normally expected from these energies. And I feel like this could be causing some sort of heartbreak here. Like I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit. I have all I can do to do my job, let alone do somebody else's job because they're not showing up, or they're not being on time, or whatever the excuse is here. You know what I mean? And I feel like somebody here that's of an authority figure here that could be like I'm saying, like somebody here that's in charge of a situation here may just need to lighten up a little bit, because I feel like people are getting frustrated here. They're feeling stuck. They're feeling frustrated, and it's because somebody here is having to juggle more than their share, or more than one job position here, and it's causing heartbreak with this king here. And it's because someone here, they may be not pulling their weight. They may not be showing their emotions that well, or I'm getting suck it up, buttercup. You know what I mean? With the Page of Cups coming in when it comes to career and finances. So that's what I got with that. So we're gonna see if we can get you a spread pulled and see what's cracking with you. So. They just figured I haven't done, love and career for a while. I try to squeeze it in there, so. Won't be everybody's situation for sure, but maybe somebody's out there. Hold on a minute, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Alrighty. So, the overall energy for this reading is justice coming in. So somebody here is trying to get balance somewhere in their life, trying to balance things out. Whether it's balance, work from home, balance a checkbook. Somebody here is trying to get some sort of balance in their life. And I feel like, it could be with family as well as work here. So, what's coming in for Gemini? What do they need to know? Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. You're going to be kidding me. Just a minute, guys. All disboggles, of course. Alright, we did get two that came out here, though. So we got the King of Cups coming in. And they're saying this energy is single as a Pringle, ready to mingle. So we could have somebody here that wears their heart on their sleeve, or we could have somebody here that bottles their emotions and don't show them until they get good and ready, right? And we've also got the Three of Swords coming in. So somebody here is looking at progress with a lot of heartbreak here. This could be with a family dynamic, this could be with work, or it could be with both. Somebody here could just be, tired of feeling like they're not making any headway in a situation here, So we have the King of Cups and the Three of Swords coming in. And I feel like this energy that's single here is just getting old real quick here. Because I feel like someone here feels like this isn't going anywhere, Yeah, I feel like this is you coming in as the Queen of Swords coming in. Saying you want to take action towards this situation and nip it in the butt, Gemini. I feel like that there needs to be transformation here in order for things to change. In order for, whether this is to do with family or work or whatever, things need to change here in order to have any growth in this situation. And right now, there's just pain. Somebody here could be going through a transformation. This could be a death in the family. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like someone here is trying to take action and trying to smooth things over here where, things could have been dead here for a while, Could be a lot of different things here. There's something here that's caused a lot of pain. Yeah. I feel like somebody here is willing to work on all these challenges. They're willing to work on it. They could be sending messages to different ones here, and they may not be making any headway, so it's putting somebody here at a lot of indecision of what to do, whether they should stay or they should go or what they should do, So what is the challenge? challenge with this situation. Yeah, the challenge here is someone here that's, I feel like this is you here. You could be going through the dark night of the soul. You know, trying to make changes in your life to better your life as well. Or you could be going through, you know, a near-death experience. It's going to be different strokes for different folks here. But I feel like you're trying to work on the negatives of a situation. What something that happened here was a very negative situation, and I feel like you're trying to turn over a new leaf. You're trying to change that. So, you know, in the traditional tarot deck, you got two cups up and 3 cups down here. So I feel like you feel like that's possibly there's still hope here, even though, you know, there's been a lot of negative situations here that's possibly going on. I feel like you're feeling like there's still hope, you know, because there's still 2 cups that are standing here. So we have your energy coming in. We have the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. And I feel like you're wanting to work on things. You know, you're wanting to change things for the better, you know. Things have gone too long, you know. Things have been held back. Things that should have been said have been held back here for way too long. You know, and I feel like you're wanting to make a change with the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're wanting to have clarity. You're wanting to speak your truth with the King of Swords. And you could be starting out with a fire sign, Leo, also known as a Yes card. You know, I feel like these could be siblings to you as well here. You've also got an Empress coming in. So, I mean, the Empress is all about, you know, rebirthing, you know, rebirthing new life into things. So this Empress could be your mother, the mother of your children, or someone that's, you know, nurturing like a mother. But I feel like there's been a lot of fighting here with this Empress because they feel betrayed. I feel like this could be almost due to a family inheritance here as well. Someone here maybe feels like it wasn't evenly, you know, split like it should be, you know. So what is the root of this? Yeah, the root of this is you're dealing with family here that lives at a distance from you. You got the Queen of Wands coming in, and you've also got the Devil coming in, Capricorn here. So this is the root of this. This is family and finances here. And emotions are running high. And it has to do with family. It could be a family business, or it just could be dealing with family here. There's been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain here with family that lives at a distance. This is the root. Yeah. You could have been dealing with energies that were quite greedy as well here, that lives at a distance, you know. Yeah, there was a betrayal here as well. You got somebody here, it's from a big family. I feel like for a long time, someone here held back from speaking their truth here. Possibly to this fire sign in this Empress here, because of all the fighting, and someone here felt betrayed. They felt that they came in, you know, very slowly, or didn't make too much effort here to come in and make any kind of an offer here, really. You know? Yeah, I feel like somebody here in a family dynamic wants things balanced out and fair. That's what they want. They want things to finally be fair here, because I feel like somebody here felt like something here, especially if it has to do with inheritance, wasn't balanced out right. It wasn't fair, you know. Yeah, somebody here wants communication with someone that lives at a distance. Yeah. Yeah, somebody here thought, you know, felt like somebody here wasn't committed to doing the right thing here. They were being sneaky, you know. When it comes to family and finances, they were being sneaky. Yeah, and it created more challenges here. And it's showing that your energy's coming in here, that you were at a crossroads here possibly. You know, and not knowing whether you should just stay or should go here with this situation. Grounding the reading. Yeah, you got this High Priestess coming in that moved on. High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. Someone that's Also known as the secret keeper. This energy could be highly intuitive as well. This energy just moved on here from this situation. They could have moved on from a King of Pentacles. We have a Taurus coming in here. Somebody moved on from this energy. Someone here is trying to manifest wish fulfillment in their life. I feel like someone here is been feeling lonely, feeling left out, feeling like they've got the world on their shoulders, And I feel like this energy could be single as well here, and they may be looking at progress with a situation that's been stuck here for a while, and feeling that something here may need to be reconciled, So what was in the past? In the past. Yeah, in the past we get the Four of Wands here. There was 3 people here in the past that wanted some sort of commitment, possibly with you, Commitment coming in the past. Doesn't have to be marriage, doesn't have to be a living situation. It could be a celebration of life. It could have been anything, but there's 3 people here that wanted commitment in the past. I feel like you could have been dealing with a death back then, or you could have been going through transformation back then. I feel like you were trying to work with a twin flame here to come into union, but there was too much conflict in the past here. And someone here could have been juggling an idea here about another fire sign here as well. You got 2 other fire signs, one older and one younger here, about coming in and possibly making an offer to this energy or an apology to this energy from your past. So you had 3 people here in the past that you could have possibly wanted some sort of a commitment with, but a cycle had ended here with the world. Yeah. When it comes to having any kind of commitment here, I feel like somebody here just moved on, and it became a missed opportunity for your past. So what is in the near future? Yeah, in the near future, you have got a King of Pentacles coming in. And divine timing. Taurus coming in. Financially stable, older man, older woman. They want a new beginning. This energy's coming in. Someone here is trying to turn over a new leaf. They've been resting. They've been recovering here. And I feel like this is going to come in divine timing. Somebody here might be, giving some thought to things here that, we're not they're not the only one aging. Everybody else is aging as well, So I feel like somebody here might be trying to turn over a new leaf in the future. Yeah, I feel like you may be coming in and trying to communicate with this energy about a new beginning here as well. We do have Justice, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So I feel like somebody here is, it's time for change, Yeah, it's time to work on this. Time to work on things. We can't just let everything be the way it's been, Yeah, I feel like someone here feels like that this energy here that's coming in, it could have a twin flame here that could like to cause, they like to stir the shit pot. And I feel like this is where I was getting earlier. Someone here may not get along with somebody else's other half. I feel like it causes this energy here to, juggle whether they want to deal with both of these energies or not. Or trying to come up with a different plan here so that they can possibly just deal with this sibling and maybe not this counterpart, because it causes conflict. With the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands coming in. Someone here I feel like doesn't get along with somebody else's spouse or something like this. So how does this energy see the situation? How do they see this? Yeah, they're seeing that it's going to take strength. This is going to take strength because I feel like these family members haven't been around each other for quite some time. You know, this energy's from your past. Yeah, I feel like you get a young fire sign here as well coming in. They could be offering an apology here to someone from their past here as well, or trying to make an offer to someone from their past. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups coming in. How do friends and family see the situation? Yeah, they're seeing that someone here needs to have clarity, speak their truth here, and make some sort of an offer with the Ace of Pentacles, something that, somebody can take to the bank. This is what friends and family are seeing. Because somebody here is held back from speaking their clarity, having any kind of clarity at all here. Yeah, this energy that's single here has been holding back from speaking their truth, with the King of Swords. This could be to do with finances as well. Somebody here, I feel like, came in and could have made a small offer here to a fire sign here. And I feel like an Empress here, possibly. This Empress could be a sibling. Like I said, this energy could be like a mother hen to you. They may not be your mother. They could be your mother, but they may not be your mother. They could be just like mothering, like they're giving me a hen. Somebody that's nurturing, that, fills that spot. So what is the outcome of this, Gemini? I knew this was going to be a long one, guys, because I wanted to cover career and finances and love and all that. Well, they're saying that you got a twin flame coming in here. And there's going to be conflict here, possibly, with the twin flame, with the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups coming in. So there's going to be some sort of conflict here. You do have this Empress coming in that's wanting to work on things, though, with this twin flame. But this twin flame here could be feeling conflicted. So, yeah, someone here that has wish fulfillment with 3 people. Because there was a cycle that ended with these 3 people. Yeah, it's wanting some sort of commitment here. Having positive movement forward. Yeah, and I feel like you could be still kind of iffy about this, You don't know whether you should stay or you should just try to move on from all these burdens, But I feel like you would like to fix something here in a situation because it's been long overdue, So we're going to clarify a little bit, and that'll be that, I guess. So, and I was going to put out there, if anybody had any questions, yes or no questions, put them in the comments down below, and I'll try to get back to you. Yeah. Clarify this King of Cups and the Three of Swords. I feel like this may be, if you are working a job, I feel like somebody here could be thinking about it enough so it could be affecting their job. You know what I mean? You do have a High Priestess coming in, Cancer Pisces energy here that's part of a family dynamic. And this energy could be feeling heartbroken with the Three of Swords here. So either this is, like I said, family that's not getting along here, or whatever's going on here. Someone here is feeling heartbroken about this situation with the family. I feel like somebody here misses that family connection. They miss that family bond. And I feel like someone here could be quite upset that the way things are, that everybody is kind of split and gone their own way. Yeah, I feel like someone here might be in their head about coming in slowly and making an offer here to possibly this energy. They want to take a leap of faith because this High Priestess is part of a family dynamic here. But someone here is, I feel like, is heartbroken with the way things have gone. Someone here that could have been very committed at one point kind of just went ghost with all the burdens. And there became not enough give and take. And I feel like it was all the way around. It kind of made everybody split and go their own way. Five of Cups is a challenge. Yeah, family coming out again. Finances and family. This twin flame here is not feeling good about this situation that's part of a family dynamic. Though someone here could still be focusing on the negative of a situation. So this could be, like I said, to do with family inheritance here. Yeah, that's created a lot of conflict and pain here within a family. Somebody here has been very closed off, protecting their heart when it comes to their happiness here. Someone here that's going through the dark night of the soul wants to come in and make an offer here, but there's conflict here with this twin flame. So we got the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Two of Cups coming in. Someone here is wanting to make an offer, but this is part of a family dynamic here. Someone here I feel like didn't do right by inheritance, by family, or both. Yeah, there's going to be some sort of a missed opportunity here because someone can't get off the negative of a situation and look at those two cups that are standing, Verify the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Wands as the root of this. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Someone here that's got wish fulfillment here. There was a missed opportunity here with a family dynamic. And this energy that lives at a distance here has wish fulfillment. They're now feeling mentally trapped. And it could be this High Priestess coming in. Someone's feeling mentally trapped over this. Someone that had wish fulfillment. So we got the Star and the Eight of Swords coming in at the bottom here. Something came in quickly. And it created a betrayal here. With someone that lives at a distance here that had wish fulfillment. And there's a cycle that ended here. Someone's going to walk away. So, verify this High Priestess crown in the reading. High Priestess. You get your energy coming in there, Gemini, taking on that High Priestess energy. So this could be you that's very intuitive here, also known as a secret keeper, and you're trying to have strength with this situation. Somebody here wants to come into union. You could be dealing with a Libra, communication coming in, and it's going to take strength to deal with this energy that's coming in. Someone here that's trying to find some sort of balance in this situation. Because it's saying that you could be going through the dark night of the soul here, having to go through a lot of transformations here. Having to go through what they're giving me, having to go through a lot of loops here to make an offer with that Ace of Pentacles. Clarify this King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune for the near future. There's going to be a Tower here with this energy that's trying to come in with an apology or making an offer here to work on things in divine timing here. Somebody here wants positive movement forward. There's challenges here that's going to create a Tower. Because I feel like you're going to take action here towards these challenges, and that's going to create a Tower here with this Queen of Cups that's wanting to work on having positive movement forward here. There's not enough give and take here in a situation. Verify the Five of Wands for the outcome. Ace of Cups, feeling conflicted here when it comes to love. Twin flame coming in. Someone was coming in with just a small offer here. So make this energy feel mentally trapped here. Burdened in the whole 9 yards here. I feel like you're wanting to reconcile the situation here with someone here that's been resting and recovering. Could be a fire sign, Queen of Wands coming in, that wants a victory here. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you folks later.